Good morning. Good morning, guys. We're gonna just try to keep it simple today. Is that cool? Is that all right with you guys? Today is June 2nd. Can you believe that? We are June 2nd. This is the third month of the second quarter, guys. We're about to go into halftime. You're about to hit the halftime goal of 2025, guys. You've got less than 30 days. Are you where you want to be? I don't know. If you're not, you're probably tuning in to the right place, to the right channel, guys. Here in the Fun Life community, it's all about helping you guys to be more, do more, and have more. We're going to be talking about that, right? Mr. Ziegler was huge on that. We're just going to add a little bit of Jesus into it. Is that cool with you guys? Because again, here in the Fun Life community, it's all powered by this guy right here, legendary speaker and trainer motivator, Mr. Zig Ziglar, and his proud son, Tom Ziglar, the author of the foundational program Choose to Win that we start all the cool kids on here in the Fun Life community. And guys, today on Motivational Mindset Monday, right, the triple M's, TGI triple M. Thank you, Billy Cox. We're going to see if we can add another M in there for your logo next one. That will kind of really help us out a little bit. No pressure. Guys, today we're going on to chapter 4. Again, if you're joining us, we've been kind of hanging out and going through this. We're going through the book Born to Win. Where are you? Okay. Born to Win. This is the book we've been going 13 chapters. Right now we're in chapter 4, guys. Again, Born to Win. If you don't have the electronic copy, shoot me a DM. I will get it out to you. Or go to your nearest bookstore. Go to Ziglar.com or go to JohnnyJuan.com and go to Shop Ziglar. It'll take you straight to the Ziglar store. And that way you guys can get in there and get your book. But again, this series today, it's all about, it's not just what you do, it's who you're becoming. It's who are you becoming. So today in the Fun Life community, guys, we're going to be talking about just that because most people are busy doing. They're out there, right, doing this, doing that, going here, going there. But Mr. Ziglar said it perfectly. He said you got to be before you can do, and do before you can have. Let me see if I can throw this up here on the fly for you guys. But again, there's an image that illustrates this perfectly for you guys. And I want you guys to be able to see this in real life. You guys might not be able to see it over here. Recording, you guys should be able to see this. But again, when you see this image, it's going to tell you exactly what it is that you need to be doing. So when you see this, again, I want you guys to be able to imagine yourself and picture yourself right here. So where are you? Where are you on this scale? Okay, so you tell me, where are you? Right there. Be, do, and have right there at the bottom. You got to be before you can do, and do before you can have. And so we're going to go ahead and just kind of get out of the way here. Well, we'll just kind of leave it like this. So that way, again, guys, what are you gonna be? What are you doing? Right? So today we're shifting from the hustle mode, right? I'm out there doing this, doing that. We're going to go to identity mode because who you are becoming is the foundation, or as we say around here, the foundation of what you're building, right? It's that chief cornerstone. That's why you see down in the bottom left corner here. We'll go ahead and go back to this other image right here, kind of like that one, so that you guys are going to be able to see that. So what is it? Let's stop chasing those results. Stop focusing on the results and start cultivating the roots, guys. I'm telling you, today was a milestone for those of you that are following along in the physical journey, guys. We hit our goal. We hit our goal this past Saturday, and I'm telling you guys, it's so much fun enjoying the process, right? The process. Thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate you being on here. So you're going to be able to see this along the way, and you're going to see this on a daily basis. So every Monday, Monday's going to be our daily check-in. And so today on Motivational Mindset Monday, it's what you're doing is limited by your being. So to many of us, right, trying to build those six-figure businesses. And I remember coaching this client. We were talking about six figures, and I made the mistake, again, a little beginner's error. I made the mistake of believing and thinking that everybody was a six-figure earner. They weren't. In my profession and what we do, I just assumed everybody would. Wrong. So we had to go back and meet them where they were. And so a lot of times that six-figure business was broken because of a self-image. And Mr. Ziglar, that was what he addressed perfectly, is helping people build a winning image. And so they were out there posting and planning and pushing without realizing that success starts on the inside. Proverbs 23:7 says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, right? And so your life, right? Everybody's life, your life rises to the level of your identity, not your intentions. We talk about this in the public speaking realm, right? When you get up to speak, a lot of people bring a lot of attention to the public speaking realm when they should be focusing on your intention. Your speaking is a transference of confidence. Coaching is a transference of conviction. And so once you start to put all these modalities together, what happens is that your true authentic self comes through. It radiates. And I hope you're picking that up for me. If you're following along for any length of time, I hope you lean into who you are, right? Bob Bodine talked about it in The Power of Who. Who are you? Who are your acquaintances? And really those two chair moments, guys, you got to identify who you are. And so once you start to do that, you're going to your life rises to the level of your identity, not your intention. Mr. Ziegler said it loud and clear: when you choose to become, to be a meaningful specific rather than a wandering generality, you start living life on purpose, guys. And that's what we're about here in the Fun Life community. So I want you guys to be able to show up every single time, understanding and knowing that you're here on purpose and for a purpose. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. So the motivation behind this is just to be more. Be more what? Be more of you. Be more of the person God created you to be, because in chapter 4 teaches us that winning starts with becoming. And so not with fancy tools, not with more followers, but with an unshakable internal identity rooted in faith, your values, integrity, and purpose, guys. When you know who you are, you stop needing the applause to validate your actions, guys. And so cool kids, right? You're watching live, you're a cool kid. You're not chasing likes. You're not chasing hearts. Of course, those are cool to have, right? For the little ego inside of me. But you got to understand that ego, EGO, stands for edging God out. So let your ego go and let you be the right person. And we walk in the light, right? We walk in the light, guys. When you walk into a room, people should feel that light coming in. You should lighten up the room when you walk into it. And so here's what I really wanted to get to, guys, because again, the mindset we talked about earlier was you doing is limiting who is limiting who you're being. The other one, the method, the motivation was to be more, and then the methodology is just this right here: how to be before you do. This is where a lot of people get hung up, and so this is where I want to kind of slow down and share these step-by-step methods with you guys. Because number one, you got to do an identity inventory. I know this probably about a month or two ago, we did a friend inventory on our social media platforms. And we unfriended a lot of people. We unfollowed a lot of people. Look, you don't engage? I don't need you. I need people that are engaging. I need people that I'm helping, the people that are going to be leaning into what we have to offer. Not that I don't like you, not that I don't love you, but you're not bringing any value to the... I'm bringing more than you're giving, than you're providing. And again, I posted it earlier this morning on one of my stories where I want more for you than I want from you, or that I even need from you. I just want more for you guys. And if you're not taking this and implementing and using it in your life, you know what? We need to make space for those that are. So here's the thing. The number one thing that you need to do to be before you can do is identity inventory. Ask yourself this question: who do I need to become to fulfill my purpose? Who do I need to become to fulfill my purpose? And then again, back to the journal. The journal right over there. What are the 3 traits that your future self already walks in? Mr. Ziegler said that you already have all the characteristics for success that you need. They just simply need to be, oh goodness, what is it? They need to be simply cultivated. You already have them. They're already inside of you. I'm going to have to go back and get that one. I can't believe I lost it right there. But what are those 3 traits that your future self needs? And you're already walking in them. You just have to identify them, claim them, and it's going to come to me, guys. It's going to come to me. All right, number 2, ready? Here's number 2. Habakkuk 2:2. Again, we're not making this up. Go look at it for yourself. It's in the Bible. B-I-B-L-E. Write the vision. Make it plain. Make it plain. Realign your daily actions with your eternal assignment. Guys, we talked about this weeks ago, months ago, right? You need to be in alignment with your heavenly assignment. And then step 3, here's the one where everybody gets caught up on. They want to go out there and do big things. No, muffin. No, pretty muffin. Start small and stay consistent, right? Intensity doesn't beat out consistency. It's about the consistency, not the intensity. If you've been following me for any length of time, you know that we've been going live on social media now since October 6, 2023, and it's about the little steps. Mr. Ziegler said it perfectly, that the big shot, right, that you're wanting to be, is just a little shot that just kept on shooting. One of my mentors that I'm currently coaching with, He started YouTube back in 2012. So that was he said he didn't really get to the big following that he had till 2022. 10 years of going on YouTube, 10 years of showing up, of doing it. Are you willing to commit to 10 years? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Some of you don't want to commit for 10 days. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you. Don't blame the messenger, guys. Been there, done that. I'm just trying to share with you my experience. So hopefully it'll help collapse your learning curve and accelerate your results, guys. So step number 3. Start small, stay consistent. Zig taught us that the small disciplines compound into big wins, right? This big shot is just a little shot that just kept on shooting. So every time you guys show up, every time you show up and show how what's going to happen is you're showing up in alignment. You're winning even when the world doesn't see it yet, guys. So the 3 lenses that I want to share with you guys, the theological lens just simply says this: God doesn't call the qualified. He doesn't. He doesn't. He simply qualifies the call. Number 2. Okay, Ephesians 12:2-10. You are God's workmanship, right? You're not trying to become valuable. You ready? Are y'all ready? You already are valuable, guys. The physiological simply says this: your actions align with your identity, stress decreases, and your joy increases. That's not psychology. That's by design. Our Creator put that inside of us. The psychological part, the brain side of it, your brain seeks to act in alignment with who you believe you are. So again, speak of those things that are not as though they were. Change the belief and you change your behavior, guys. Why are you complicating it? Right? Pedro, where you at, Pedro? Pedro's fun fact. He says, did you know, right? Tomorrow's Taco Tuesday. We call Monday Taco Tuesday Eve. Did you know that tacos weren't even a mainstream in the U.S. until 1950? What a sad time. That's probably why they were depressed in the 1920s, the Great Depression. They didn't have tacos back then. So now they're everywhere, guys, and proof that something authentic and true eventually wins the culture over time. And so that's what we're going to be doing. So stay true to who God made you, even if the world's not caught up to you yet. Show up and show out. Like Amy out there shows up every single morning. Crystal's on here. You guys are watching this, right? We got Mr. Rafael Crespo. Thank you for joining us. We got Vaughn showing up. We've got, again, Talandro's on here, guys. Israel Figueroa. Guys, thank you guys for being on here. Appreciate you guys jumping on, telling you guys showing up is just half the battle. You know how many people aren't willing to show up? How many people aren't willing to just make that decision for themselves and for their family? Guys, I don't want you to do that. And so if you're ready to become that version of yourself, the one that God designed for impact, hey, I want you to reach out to me one-on-one, because Mr. Ziegler wrote an incredible course called Building the Best You. And I want to walk you through that one-on-one, or if we can get a few people together, we'll go through that Building the Best You in a group coaching effort. So connect. JohnnyJuan.com, go to funlifecoaching.com, book your one-on-one call, see if it's going to be a good fit for you guys to be able to jump on there and do that. And we want to be able to help you be more, do more, and have more, guys, because as this little image right here says, you can't give that which you do not have. And the ultimate gift, if you follow that little staircase up a little bit higher up, is one of legacy. Guys, this has been exciting, guys. You were born to win. But to be the winner you were born to be, you first have to plan to win, prepare to win, and then expect to win. But it all starts with who you choose to be. Hey, boys and girls, this has been the Fun Life Community here, the Childlike Faith podcast for the Christian entrepreneur who wants to grow and scale their business without sacrificing their time, who wants to achieve the financial freedom they're looking for without sacrificing their time, their joy, their family, or their faith, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for coming on here. Appreciate you. Hey, Cristi Alfonso, gracias. Thank you guys for being on here, jumping on here. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. You're awesome. Appreciate you. Hey, listen, it's June 2nd. What are you going to do? Guys, I forgot to mention, I hit my goal. Did I stop talking about it? I hit my goal for the first time in over 5 years. I am under 300 pounds. Can you believe it? You don't think it's a big deal until you're only 5'6.5" on a good day, and then you wake up and stand up and you're 5'5" again. I'm telling you guys, that I love that song is ringing in the background. Can't stop me now. I'm telling you guys, but you got to put Jesus first. Matthew 6:33. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, And all these things are going to be added onto you. More joy, more faith, more fun, guys. And fun is a serious business. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're going through. Let's connect. JohnnyJuan.com. Let's restore that joy. Let's restore that. All right, come on, Bubba. I was talking to people earlier. It's a TGIMM, right? Motivational Mindset Monday. I'm going to reach out to Billy Cox, see if he can put another M in there for us to kind of help us out a little bit. We're on a budget for right now, baby, but we're coming. We're coming, right? I read a statistic that the healthier you are, the more productive, the more financially, the more financial gains you get, something like that. Woo, boy. I cannot wait. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. Love you. Appreciate you. Adios.